Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast. We're here to cut through all the noise and really get right to the actionable insights you need to thrive. And we know exactly who you are listening today. Gym owners, gym operators, managers, salespeople, gym entrepreneurs, and personal trainers too. This one is definitely for you. I'm Bonnie.
And I'm George.
And today we're diving into a really powerful white paper. It's titled 5 Things You Can Do to Improve Gym Sales Today. And it's written by the expert Jthomas. Our mission here is pretty simple. We want to arm you with practical, proven steps, things you can do like right now to boost your revenue and just inject some new energy into your business.
Yeah, get things moving.
Exactly. So George, Jthomas kicks things off saying sales are, well, the absolute lifeblood of any gym business. And he stresses it's not about needing weeks of planning or some huge budget increase. It really starts with what you actually do today. What jumps out at you about that opening thought?
Well, I think what's really fascinating is just how practical it is, Bonnie. The core message Jim's really driving home is that, you probably already have the tools you need. Doesn't matter if you're running a big independent gym or maybe a smaller boutique studio, or even if you're a personal trainer building your own thing. It really just boils down to taking the right actions and honestly having the courage to actually follow through.
Right, the execution part.
Exactly. He promises no gimmicks, no like sudden budget hikes, just making decisions that actually create results. It's kind of refreshing, really.
I totally agree. It's about action, not just endless strategy meetings. Okay, so let's unpack this. The very first step Jthomas talks about involves looking inward, right into what you already have. He says, follow up with every lead you already have. He basically calls your CRM, your customer database, a gold mine.
A gold mine.
Yeah. For anyone listening who maybe just sees it as like a contact list, what makes it a gold mine in his view?
That's a really good point because that's exactly where a lot of potential gets lost, I think. It's not just having names and numbers. It's understanding that those names, they represent past interest. They've already shown they're thinking about joining.
Okay.
So Jim's instruction is super clear. Pull a list. Everyone from the past, say 90 days, who didn't sign up. Then you got to reach out, call them, text them, maybe even send a personalized video, short video. But here's the important bit. It has to be personal. Like mention their goals from before or reference their visit. That's how you tap into the gold mine. You're re-engaging that existing interest.
So it's not a cold call at all. It's like a warm nudge. And Jim even gives a pro tip with a specific message example, which I think is super helpful if you're wondering, what do we actually say? He suggests something like, hey, Mary, just thinking of you. I know life gets busy, but your fitness goals still matter. We're offering a 3-day pass for former guests this week. Would love to have you back in. Want me to set one aside for you? It's direct, it feels personal, and there's a clear reason to come back.
Exactly. And if you look at the bigger picture, why does this work so well? Well, there's this sales statistic, right? Something like 80% of sales need 5 or more follow-ups. 5.
Wow, 80%.
Yeah. And yet, what do we see all the time in the gym world? Most places give up after maybe 1 try, maybe 2. Think about all that potential just evaporating. You've already done the hard work getting them in the door, getting their info. Now it's about persistence and having that clear offer. It's about reactivating something that was already there, not trying to create desire from scratch.
That makes so much sense, just being persistent. Okay, moving to the next insight. Jthomas really emphasizes the importance of every single interaction, every single one. The point is, give every walk-in and caller a full presentation. This one really pushes back against just, winging it or thinking, oh, they're just looking.
It really does.
Yeah.
And this is where, honestly, the perceived value of your gym gets built up or torn down. Jim's very direct about it. You have to give a full tour of the facility. You have to actually sit down with them. And you need to confidently go through your pricing, preferably printed.
Okay, sitting down, printed pricing.
But here's the crucial bit, the thing that makes it great, not just good. Tailor your message to their goals. Don't just rattle off a list of your equipment or classes. Show them how your gym helps them get what they want. A really strong presentation massively boosts how much they think your membership is worth. On the flip side, a rushed tour, an incomplete explanation. It just makes people feel undervalued and confused. Quick way to lose them.
So it's connecting the dots for them personal, not just a feature list.
Yeah.
And Jim's pro tip here is so simple, but I bet, like you said, it gets missed a lot. Always sit down with the prospect when you talk about pricing. Why is sitting down so critical there?
It's all about creating the right atmosphere, the right environment. When you sit down, it changes the whole feel. It goes from just a casual look around to more of a professional consultation. It signals that you respect their time, that this is a serious conversation about investing in themselves, that simple act builds a surprising amount of trust. Think about it. How often do you see staff kind of hovering or just handing over a price sheet and pointing?
Yeah, happens all the time.
Right. It feels very transactional, not like you're helping them make a change. Sitting down feels professional. It signals respect.
It really does frame it differently. Such a small change, potentially huge impact. Okay, now for a point that might make some people listening feel a bit uncomfortable, but Jim says it's absolutely crucial. Ask everyone to buy. Yes, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't wait for them to ask. You need to lead them to the decision.
This is it. This is often where the rubber meets the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where deals happen or they don't. Jim's point is prospects actually expect you to ask them to join. They came to you for a reason. They have a need. They're looking for your solution. Right. Often, when someone hesitates, it's not really a no. It's more like an unspoken, I need a bit more help deciding or guide me through this last step. So when you ask, you're not being pushy. You're actually being helpful. You're being decisive. You're helping them make that final commitment.
And he even gives us the exact words, which, again, is so helpful for taking the awkwardness out of it. At the end of every tour, he suggests just saying, so, are you ready to get started with us today? Simple as that. And if they pause or hesitate, follow up with, what's holding you back? Maybe I can help. And, importantly, have the sign-up form, whether it's paper or digital, ready to go right then and there.
Yeah, be prepared.
What's the biggest fear staff usually have around asking directly like that?
Oh, it's usually fear of rejection, right? Or feeling like they're being too salesy. Nobody likes feeling like that stereotypical pushy salesperson. But Jim's pro tip here is, well, it's brilliant. The more confident you sound, the more confident they'll feel. If you genuinely believe in your gym, if you truly think you can help them reach their goals, then asking them to join isn't about your sale. It's about helping them start something important. That confidence, it's kind of contagious. It shows in how you talk, your body language. It changes the ask from a transaction to like a confident invitation. Clarity really closes deals.
Confidence is contagious. I like that. Okay, let's shift gears. Jim highlights a fantastic source of new members, one that many gyms have right under their roof but maybe don't leverage enough. Launch a quick bring a friend referral push. He says your best leads, they might already be working out next to you.
Absolutely. This strategy is just so effective. Referrals almost always convert better than other leads. Why? Because they come with trust already built in. There's social proof. It makes the whole sales conversation way easier.
Right. Their friend already vouches for you.
Exactly. Your current members, they're your best advocates. They've already bought in, they're seeing results, hopefully, and they trust you. That trust just transfers over to their friends. If you think bigger picture, it's about using your existing community, building a culture where members naturally want to share the experience and feel rewarded for it. It's not just a one-off push. Ideally, it becomes part of how things work.
So making it easy and worthwhile for them to spread the word. And Jim's instructions are pretty direct. Ask every member, hey, do you have a friend who's been talking about joining a gym? Bring them in this week. If they join, we'll give you both a bonus. And he pushes us to think beyond just like a discount. Offer small, cool perks, maybe some branded swag, a free smoothie from the bar, a PT session, or entry into a raffle for a bigger prize.
Right. Get creative.
What's a creative referral perk you've seen work well?
I've seen things like buddy training sessions work great. The member and their friend get a free session together. It makes it fun, collaborative. Or, for competitive folks, maybe a little referral leaderboard. Small prize at the end of the month. Makes it a game. Jim's pro tip emphasizes just making it visible. Put up a sign right at the front desk. Post about it clearly on your social media. Bring a friend this week. Get rewarded. Sounds basic, but consistent, visible promotion is key. It turns it from just an idea into an actual campaign people notice.
Visibility, right? Don't assume they know. Okay, finally, we're looking at a group that Jim says is often overlooked but has huge potential. Reconnect with canceled or frozen members. He assures us, even if they left, the door isn't necessarily slammed shut. You just need to gently reopen it. But why do you think this group gets ignored so often? Is it just that feeling of, well, they left for a reason?
Yeah, it's a really common thought, Bonnie. And honestly, it's just a massive missed opportunity. All the gyms kind of write off canceled members, see them as a lost cause, or maybe it feels awkward reaching out, like you're admitting something went wrong. But think about it. They already know your place. They signed up once before. They probably have some positive memories or associations. Maybe they left because life happened. Job change, got injured, money got tight temporarily. Not always, because they hated the gym itself. And the numbers back this up. It's usually like 5 to 10 times cheaper to win back an old member than to find a brand new one from scratch.
Wow, 5 to 10 times.
Yeah. Many former members, they just need a little nudge, a reminder about their goals, maybe a new reason or offer to come back.
So it's about timing it right and making it personal again. Jim suggests pulling a list anyone who canceled or froze their membership in the last, say, 3 to 12 months. Then reach out personally, maybe something like, "Hey Mary, we miss seeing you around here. Just wanted to check in. How's everything going? We've actually got a great new promotion and would love to have you back. Want me to send you the details?" He even says you can add some urgency, like, "Rejoin by Friday and we'll waive the enrollment fee." How important is that personal touch and the urgency factor?
Oh, both are absolutely critical. The personalization shows you actually remember them. They're not just, a number on an old spreadsheet.
Right.
And the urgency gives them a clear reason to act now instead of just thinking, oh, yeah, maybe later and then forgetting. Jim's pro tip for this one really emphasizes just doing it. Get your team, divide up that list, and make, say, 5 outreach attempts per person today. It's about focused, consistent action. You're basically giving them an easy path back to a healthy routine, and maybe that special offer is exactly the push they needed.
What an amazing rundown of really practical steps anyone can take. Like today. Jim Thomas's insights, they're such a powerful reminder that sometimes the best strategies aren't complicated. They're right there, maybe just hidden by feeling uncomfortable or thinking things need to be complex.
Exactly right. And Jim's conclusion kind of sums it all up perfectly with this powerful statement, don't wait till today. He really hammers home that you don't need to launch some massive, expensive new campaign or totally redo your website or change your whole marketing plan to get more sales.
Yeah.
What you do need is decisive daily action, a process that works, and just unwavering consistency. Every single gym has untapped potential just sitting there in their database, walking in the door, scrolling past their posts. The gyms that actually grow, they're the ones that move. They take action.
And he throws in a fantastic bonus tip at the end. Bonus tip. Track what you do. He says, ask yourself every single day for the actual numbers. How many leads did I follow up with today? How many full presentations did I actually give? How many people did I ask to join? How many referrals did I ask for? And how many canceled members did I reach out to?
And what's so great about that is the clarity it brings. It really drives home that sales isn't some kind of magic trick or just getting lucky. It's really about measurable activity. It's math, essentially.
Measure, adjust, win.
Exactly. You measure what you're doing, you see what's working, you adjust based on those numbers, and then you improve. You win. When you consistently track those key things, you stop guessing. You start building a predictable way to grow. It shows you exactly where your effort is paying off, and maybe more importantly, where your roadblocks are. It's about knowing the numbers and letting them guide what you do each day instead of just, crossing your fingers.
So, as you finish listening today, maybe think about this. What is one decisive action you're going to take today? Based on these 5 strategies Jim laid out, just one single step that could start moving the needle for your gym or your training business.
Yeah, and remember, the real power comes from doing it consistently, day in, day out. Think about how tracking those 5 key metrics could totally change how you approach sales, making it less about gut feeling and way more about predictable, scalable growth. That's really how you unlock all that potential we talked about.
Absolutely. And if you're listening and thinking, okay, I need more help with this, maybe building a repeatable sales system or training my team better or just getting better at turning those leads into members, well, Jim Thomas is definitely the expert you want to talk to. He's the founder of Fitness Management Consulting. He's got a solid track record helping independent gym owners, boutique studio operators, personal trainers, helping them scale up, sell memberships, and really succeed.
He really knows his stuff.
He does. And you can connect with Jim directly. He offers a free consultation. Just reach out to him at 214-629-7223. Or you can email him at jthomas@fmconsulting.net. Let me repeat that. Phone is 214-629-7223, and the email is jthomas@fmconsulting.net. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this Gym Success Podcast episode. We really hope these insights from Jim Thomas inspire you to get moving, start measuring, and win big in your business.
Go make it happen today.
We'll catch you on the next one.